Hey guys, it's Wendell here at the Carpenter Shop, and I've got a little trick using a square and your power saw, circular saw, for cutting off anything like 2x4s, 2x6s, and anything with a fairly short cut, something that a speed square can do as a guide. And instead of making a long line to follow the line with your saw, just use the guide here, make a little mark, and use the guide on your saw and the square as a straight edge, as a guide for the saw. And I'm going to show you that here right now. So let's say you have a 2x4 and you want it to be, I have a 2x4 on the table here and it's 36 inches and a quarter. I want it 35 inches. So I'm going to mark 35 inches. I'm going to go ahead and mark 34 inches and 33 inches. So I'm going to cut 3 cuts. That's it. I'm not going to make any lines on here. Going to make some noise. So what I have is this part of my saw is I know that this is on the inside cut inside of my saw blade. It's on the inside of my saw blade is this. And I'm going to set my saw blade right on that mark, and I'm going to slide the speed square right up against that, and that is right there on the cut, on the pencil mark. So starting back here, that's a straight cut right there. That's a straight cut. No pencil lines, no other marks. I can make another cut right away, slide the saw down. As long as you're holding everything down tight, not moving it around. I made a little move and the board slipped a little bit. Other than that, everything's straight, and that's a little tip for making quick cuts. You can do a lot of framing fast, and your framing doesn't have to be, you're not building a cabinet when you're building a house, you're just building a house, and your framing doesn't have to be exact. You're not cutting 30 seconds out of this thing here. So that's a great tip for making quick cuts, building fencing, building, if you just need to cut something off, like a 2x4, 2x6, 1x6s, fencing boards, just making quick cuts. Instead of pulling this pencil out and just making lines, lines, and lines, and lines, just make a little mark, use your speed square, and cut it off. That's my tip for the day. Glad you guys could join me. Come back again at the Carpenter Shop. We'll see you next time.